Hey guys, this is Scott from Horse Racing Daily, and the post positions are out for the 2022 Kentucky Derby. And I think you say some of the big winners of the post position draw. Uh, Fans at Epicenter probably got to be happy as the speed horse that drew on the very inside as Mo Donegal and Happy Jack are going to be coming from the back of the pack. Uh, he did draw next to Summers tomorrow, who set the pace in the UAE Derby. So yeah, those two might decide to go out to the front, but it was kind of interesting because you had a lot of the speed draw inside, like Messier, Epicenter, Summers tomorrow. Then you have a few post positions before you really get to like the rest of the other speed. Probably start with 11 with Pioneer and Medina, Taiba, Simplification, White Barrio. Uh, if I was fans of Classic Calls, I'd be a little disappointed because for one, he drew post 17 that's like the cursed Derby post, and number two, you're a speed horse that drew outside of all the other speeds. So that's going to, and Classic Causeway's ran much better on the lead than he has coming from off of it. So I wasn't too happy for post 17 for Classic Causeway fans. Uh, I think more so than the actual post position, I think different bumping and stuff from coming out of the gate. I mean, post position matters. I know some trainers want to get better spots than other ones, but ultimately, I think it just comes out to how you get out of the gate. Like I remember the year the Irish War Cry took out like the whole quarter of the Derby field next to him to his right, and that's just stuff you can't predict. Like you can, hindsight's always 2020, but trying to handicap it going into the race, there's just too many variables, too much stuff to happen. You don't ever know where it's going to come from. So I don't try to get overly, excited handicapping post positions. I mean, I just want to make sure my horse doesn't draw the number 17, and I'm usually pretty good. But for me, one of the horses I like is Epicenter. So for him drawing number three, I was very pleased with that. Another thing is the morning line odds. Like I was a little shocked to see Zandon as the 3-1 favorite. As I, I don't think he's worthy of 3-1. He's a really good horse, but he's going to be closing from the back of the pack. You got to worry if he's going to get the trip, and I don't think he just leaps and bounds over the whole rest of the field. Not one that could overcome a bad trip. So to see him as the favorite and the favorite over Epicenter, who has already beaten him, in the Risen Star, I was a little shocked by that. So I wonder if that has to do with something about how Zan has been training in the morning, or I like to look more into where that came from. But I'll say overall, I don't really see for closer. I don't think post position matters as much. I mean, Bo Donegal got the one, but looking at league, got second in the Kentucky Derby. He drew the one post, so that's not going to be a major deterrent. I think ideally most trainers want to draw between, let's say, post position five, 4 or 5 to maybe 13 or 14. That's right about where they want to go. Uh, it'll be interesting to see how the outer horses kind of set up with Pioneer, Medina, Taiba, Simplification. How? Because none of those horses want to try to be stuck out west. So do they take them back a little further, or do they try to, a horse like Simplification that showed, early speed to get on the lead? Is he gonna, try to go out to the front, and will Pioneer Medina be, forwardly placed out to the front, and Taiba's kind of sandwiched in between both of those speed horses. So you got to wonder how that's gonna affect his draw coming out of the gate. But overall, I don't see too much negative with these post positions. Charge kind of sitting in the middle as he's the, shown in one of his previous races to sit on the front, but in the Florida Derby, he kind of ran off of it. So I wonder how he's going to run, kind of being in the middle of all the speeds on both sides. But other than that, there's one more thing down between now and the Derby. So thanks for watching, guys.